Have you ever met someone for the first time and within seconds you just know you don't vibe with them? Like something about them just feels off and you're already looking for an exit. Yeah, first impressions really matters. And the truth is sometimes we are the ones giving off the wrong vibe without even realizing it. So let's talk about 10 behaviors that instantly turns people off when you first meet them so you don't make these mistakes. Okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Victoria and I film from Lagos, Nigeria. Do well to join the family. On this channel, I create content relating to marriage, relationship, and side hustles you can do as a mom. Okay, so if you're interested in all this, please subscribe to the channel. Also like this video, share with whoever needs it, and let's get into today's video. Okay, first thing I would say is talking about only yourself. Say you met this person who just won't stop talking about themselves. Like the conversation starts, and before you know it, they have gone on a 30 minutes TED talk about their job, about themselves, about their childhood, about their workout routine, about their dog special diet. And you're just standing there like, do I even exist in this conversation? Look, sometimes we get so excited and want to share things about ourselves. Yeah, it's normal, very normal. But people connect with you when they feel included, not when they feel like your audience. Okay? If you're doing all the talking and barely asking the other person anything, it's not a conversation anymore. It's a monologue, okay? And nobody enjoys that. The best way to make a great first impression is to balance the conversation. Ask questions, listen actively, and let the other person share theirs too, okay? It will make a huge difference. I have someone like this in my life, and trust me, I don't like having conversations with this person because the person will just go on and on and on and on, and you will never have any input in that conversation. It's very, very exhausting. And the painful part is that people like this will not even know when you are not interested in that conversation anymore, when you are tired of listening to them because you are just listening, you are not even adding any input in the conversation. It's very tiring, to be honest. Number two, oversharing too soon. I get it. Sometimes you meet someone and you guys just click, you guys just gel. The conversation is flowing, you guys are vibing, and before you know it, you are spilling your entire life story, how your ex broke your heart, why you don't talk to your cousin anymore. That's one time you got fired for something that's it's not your fault. Oversharing too soon can make people uncomfortable. No doubt about that. Deep conversations are great, but they have to happen naturally. You have to leave it to happen naturally. When you drop every personal details too early, it can feel very overwhelming. Like, I just met you. Why do I have to know this much about your life already? Don't do that, okay? Instead, let things flow. Keep it light at first. Fill out, the vibe and let trust build. Then you can decide to go deeper. Some things are best revealed over time, not in the first 5 minutes. Do you hear me? Good. Third one, being rude to waiter or staff. I don't know if you have gone out with someone and the way the person talks to the waiter or the security guide, it just immediately makes you see them differently. Like no two way about it. Like they are snapping their fingers, rolling their eyes, they are acting like the staff is beneath them. Let me tell you, this is an instant red flag. How you treat people who can't do anything for you says a lot about who you are. Yes, it shows whether you are genuinely kind or you are just pretending when it benefits you. And trust me, people notice. You might think, oh, I'm just being firm. Oh, I expect good service. But no, there's a big difference between having standards and being disrespectful. Okay? Saying please Thank you. It costs you nothing. Absolutely nothing. So if you're out on a date or in a meeting, be nice. Because the way you treat people who have no power over you, that's the real test of character. And that's a period. The fourth one, always trying to one up others. You've been in a conversation with someone, and no matter what you say to them, they just have to outdo you. Maybe you tell them, "Oh, I just got back from a trip to Ghana," and they'll respond, "Oh, nice. I have been to 10 African countries." Okay, was that necessary? Or maybe you tell them, "I finally got a promotion at work," and they will eat you back with, "Oh, I got two promotions in 1 year and a salary increase." Bro, relax. Not every conversation has to be a competition. Sometimes people just want to share their experiences without feeling like they are being measured against someone else. See, when you constantly one up people, it doesn't make you look impressive, okay? It makes you look insecure, like you need to prove something all the time. And that's a huge turn off. Okay, so next time when someone shares something exciting with you, just let them have their moment. You can just say, "Oh, that's amazing. Tell me more." Instead of you trying to steal the spotlight, just congratulate them. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay, fifth one is checking your phone constantly. There's nothing worse than talking to someone who is glued to their phone. Like, we are in a conversation. I'm telling you a story, and suddenly you're scrolling through Instagram, you are replying messages, you are mindlessly tapping your screen. No, it's unacceptable. It's honestly one of the worst ways to make a bad first impression. Yes, because what that says without you even realizing it is, "You're not that important. This random notification, this tweet, this message, yeah, it matters more than you." That's what you're saying without you knowing. And let's be real, nobody wants to feel like an afterthought in a conversation. I guess it. We all have a busy life, yes. Maybe you're expecting an important call or you're waiting for an important text. That's totally fine. But if you're meeting someone, especially for the first time, be present. If you must check your phone, at least acknowledge. Tell them, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just need to check this real quick." Acceptable. That's where the other person doesn't feel ignored. But if you are constantly scrolling, being distracted, and you are barely engaging in conversation, trust me, people notice. They notice and they remember. Okay? Sixth one is complaining about everything. See, when you meet someone for the first time and they just have nothing positive to say, like from the moment they open their mouth like this, it's just one complaint after another. "Oh, the weather is too hot. The food here is just traffic was crazy. I'm too tired. Honestly, I'm just over everything today." Bro, relax. Life is already stressful enough. We all have bad days. But if the first thing people notice about you is negativity, it's a huge turn off. Nobody wants to feel like they need to carry your mood every time they talk to you. Nobody wants to feel like that. Now, don't get me wrong, oh, venting is normal, but there's a huge difference between sharing a struggle once in a while and constantly being the person who finds a problem with every freaking thing. Imagine that you are meeting someone for the first time and all they do is complain, 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 complain. You're probably thinking, "Is this what it's like all the time with this person?" And the answer may be probably yes. Positivity is attractive. And no, you don't have to be fake or overly cheerful. But if you make a habit of seeing the good in things, or at least not always pointing out the bad, people will enjoy being around you. They want to be with you because let's be real, nobody likes an energy drainer. Nobody likes that. The seventh one, invading personal space. See, there is close and there is close. If you're having a conversation with someone and they just keep getting closer and closer, and you are stepping back, but they don't get the gist, they don't get the hint, it's uncomfortable. Personal space is a real thing, and when someone invades it, it can make people feel trapped, it can make them feel anxious, it can just make them annoyed. Everyone has their own comfort zone, and when you cross it too soon, it just ruins the vibe. Okay, and let's talk about unnecessary touching. You know those people who pat your shoulder, who grab your arm, or they even put their hand on your back within minutes of meeting you. Not everyone is comfortable with that. If someone is stepping back while you talk, respect that. Give people space to breathe. And if you're not sure how close is close, just follow the simple rule, okay? If you can feel their breath, you are too close. No two way about it. You are damn close. Move, okay? Eighth one is trying too hard to impress. You met this person and they just won't stop trying to prove how amazing they are. Like they just slide into the conversation with, yeah, when I was in Dubai last month, or oh, my friend who owns that big company was just telling me that. Da, da, da. I'm like, Auntie, relax. We all love success stories, but when someone is forcing it, constantly name dropping, bragging about their salary, or casually mentioning their expensive watch every 5 minutes, it just comes off as you are being desperate. It makes people wonder, are you really that successful, or you're just trying to convince us that you are successful? And to be honest, real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need to be announced. Yeah, the people who actually have wealth, that have power, those people that have connection, most of the time they don't even talk about all these things unless it's important, unless it's relevant. That's because they don't need validation from strangers. They don't. So instead of you trying to sell yourself, just be yourself, okay? People connect more with authenticity than with rehearsed success stories. Okay. Next one is not asking questions. Conversations should flow. If someone keeps asking about your life but you never ask about theirs, it feels one-sided. Yeah, and it's a huge turn off. Conversation should feel like a game of ping pong, not an interrogation. We are not in the police station, okay? If someone keeps giving short answers and never asks about you, it makes the whole thing feel one sided and awkward. It's like they're not even interested in knowing who you are. And seriously, nobody likes to feel unimportant. To be honest, asking questions isn't just about feeling silent. It's how we show interest, it's how we connect, it's how we make people feel seen. And when you take the time to ask people about themselves, it shows that you care. And that's what makes people want to be around you. So next time when you're talking to someone new, don't just wait for them to entertain you. Don't just wait for them to talk. Don't just for them to start the conversation. Engage them. Ask about their opinion. Ask about their experiences. Ask about their thoughts. It doesn't have to be, deep conversation, but it has to be something. Because if you don't, they're going to walk away thinking, oh my God, that person was boring. That person is kind of boring. And that's not the impression you want to leave, okay? Because first impressions really matters, okay? The last but not the least, bad hygiene. Bad hygiene, Jesus, this one. See, I shouldn't even have to say this, but some people out here, they are moving crazy. They are moving mad. Let's be honest, body odor is a conversation killer. You can be the most interesting person, the funny person, or even the richest person in the room, but if your shade enters before you do, automatic disqualification straight up. First off, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. You can't be talking to people with yesterday rice and stew still chilling in your mouth. If your breath is oozing, people will start looking for emergency exits. And I beg, don't just rinse your mouth with water and say, I brushed yesterday. No, now. Don't do that. Use toothpaste. Scrub that tongue. Use toothpaste. Scrub that tongue. Give it that deep cleaning it deserves. Scrub it. Clean it. See, deodorant is your best friend. If the weather is hot, double it up with roll on. Because this Lagos heat, it doesn't play. Okay? If you step out without deodorant, yeah, one of the problems we have in this country. And please comb your hair. If your hair is looking like you just finished wrestling with your life, it's giving I don't care. And if you don't care, why should anybody care? Look, nobody is saying you must smell like a luxury perfume ad. We are not saying that. But at least make effort. Smell fresh. Nobody wants to be stuck in a conversation where they have to hold their breath and smile through the suffering. No. Hygiene is self-respect, my people. Don't be that person. Don't be that dirty person with bad hygiene. Because no matter how smart, no matter how funny, no matter how charming you are, if someone can smell you before they see you, utilo. And at the end of the day, first impression is not about being perfect. It's about being aware. Little effort, it goes a long way. Okay, so yeah, tell me in the comment section, which of these have you seen in real life? Drop it in the comment section. And if you find this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.